In this episode, I'm lucky enough to get the call up from the boys at EC Off-Road on a fishing trip you couldn't say no to. If you haven't heard of EC Off-Road before, they are one of the leading four-wheel drive one-stop shops. They do anything from canopies and suspension to lighting and dash screens. Also had the pleasure of cruising around in this beast for the weekend. It's a 2500 custom overland style Chevy, and it's also for sale. So if you're interested, you can get hold of the boys on Instagram. Anyway, let's hook in. Quick stop for bait, beer, food and ice, and we were lucky to make it to the very last barge. Oh, here we go through in Skip Point, and no, Chevys don't get bogged. This is about how far we made it by, the last barge of the day. I've only been to Fraser Island once before this, so I was pretty excited. The tide was still relatively high, so we took the inland track. Didn't even know that existed. Have a look at that for a view. What sort of dog's that?
A dingo.
Rightio guys, thanks for joining us on another one. I guarantee this is going to be a bloody cracker because we are up at Fraser Island, or Gari, and that apparently was a dingo, wasn't it?
Mate, first dingo for the trip.
Hey, so I've only ever been up here once before in my life, and that was with Sez and the kids. And we went past a family on the beach just before, and there was a dog there. And then, what'd you say? I said something about a dog, and he goes, that was a dingo. I was like, oh, I thought it was a dog. I just didn't even take any notice. I was like, you're not allowed dogs here. So that would have been me kicked off bloody Fraser Island pretty quickly. But anyway, so this is Greg from Making Tracks. We're up here with Kale and a good mate of Kale's, so we're all, it's a proper little strike mish up here. The boys are that little black dot way up there if you can see it. Sorry guys, I want to pause the video there for 1 second to let you know that we have a full restock of our dual element outer line water shoes. These things have been ridiculously popular, so get on them quick. We've also restocked all our wet weather gear, all our men's, women's and kids clothes, including our Stonewash range. And now the hats that we've been asked so many questions about are now available online. Our brand new Bound to the Blue Outerline Country Truckers. If you want to purchase any of this gear, guys, head over to outerline.com.au. Thanks for the support.
We drive way more responsibly.
Yeah, we're the responsible one. We're the fun police. They're the party boys. So anyway, what we're doing is Kale's friend's got a shed up here, so we're pretty spoiled. We're not even staying in the cars or the swags or anything. We've got a bloody shed, right? Kale's big 8-metre boat's up here. Wait till you see this thing. So we're sending it up here. We left at 1 o'clock today from Brizzy, and the last barge was apparently around 4 o'clock. It's a 3-hour drive. We had to stop for beer, we had to stop for fuel, we had to stop for bait and ice, and we made it still. We had like a magic run up the highway, just unheard of. But anyway, we're here. So we're beelining up. We've got a couple of hours before we get to this shed. I think it's at Orchid Beach, is that right?
Orchid Beach, mate, yep.
Yeah, and then tomorrow morning, we're launching the big 8-metre from the beach with a tractor. We're getting out here east of Waddy or wherever we are, and we're chasing reds or pearlies. We're going to deep drop. We're going to chase some Spanish in close early. It's going to be a cracker episode, guys. Stick with us, but anything that's worth seeing on the way up, don't worry, you're going to see it. Yeah, so I remember that bit when we were with the kids. I'll show you. I'll put the footage over here. The trailer caravans were nearly bottoming out on that when we come off it. Yeah, there's like a 700mm drop off, and we had to put the max tracks and make a bridge and everything. So I'll run that footage real quickly. Yeah, you're right. Ooh, that is so close. Oh, really slow. Stop.
Yeah, a little score mark.
Look at that. babies! It's a long drive. Yeah, right, me and Greggy were just talking and saying hopefully this isn't us in the sea prowler tomorrow. Just an Indian head, first little soft part here.
Do you want me to bog it for the...
Yeah, mate, you got to get bogged or else it's nothing. Oh, God, I love 79s, man. This thing sounds so good, eh? Oh, it's bouncy. We are fully loaded. We picked up some pavers for a mate to bring up to his shed and all that on the way down too, so we're loaded proper, so yeah.
They were pavers, they're gravel now.
They were pavers, yeah, probably like 20 mil ag now. Who's this fella? Right, we are now between Champagne Rock Pools and where?
Orchid Beach.
Orchid Beach. So we're inland, probably, I don't know, a kilometre or so. I have no idea. Just for those who don't know much about Fraser Island, this is where we're between. So this is Champagne Rock Pools here, and where we're heading is just over here. And this Orchid Beach, and this little track we're taking, you can see from above, that's about where we are. But you're pretty much just in the bush on this bumpy sand track. It's pretty good.
Tracks aren't too bad at the moment because it's been wet for quite some time.
Yeah.
When it's dry, they get really rutted out and bumpy. So yeah, it's not too bad overall.
When we come up with the kids a couple of years ago through this track, it was so bouncy. Oh, it's not. Yeah, I'm surprised one of them didn't get car sick, to be honest. So yeah, I'm already calculating in my mind, will I get the new boat up here or what? I reckon I will so far.
I think that's a no-brainer. It's coming.
It's coming, that's for sure. I don't know if I'll take it back to Cape York, but Cape York kills stuff. So I seen Greggy up at Cape York on the way. I'll put a tiny bit of overlay footage. That's when he had his GMC. That thing was an absolute weapon. I'll put a little footage of...
Much more spacious than this beast.
Here's a little bit of footage of where he put that thing through. But he ended up... I broke my trailer. You broke your trailer. You nearly cracked the whole top off yours, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a bit of a mess.
So Cape York, man, that takes a toll on your gear like you wouldn't believe. But anyway, it's 100% worth it, eh?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Even if you don't break anything, you've got to come home and clean all the red dirt off it.
I'm still like getting red dirt out of my car. So well, it's gone now, but for a good year after, I was getting red dirt out of my car. Like it's just non-stop. So, you know, you'd hose a little nook and cranny or something. So you're like, oh, there's a bit of Cape York there. But yeah, follow this for a while. We're probably about 45 minutes or so away from the shed. So we're looking forward to that.
There's those bumps.
She's getting a bit bumpy now. Surely there's got to be a red emperor at the end of this rainbow. How big is it? No. It is red. First fish in the boat is a red emperor. Isn't there?
Oh, fingers crossed, mate.
Look at that, weather looks good. It's 6:30 at night at the moment, so for the wind to be down like that, you can see it's blowing a nice little light easterly. Flag through there if you can see it. She's a bit bumpy, but...
So that's for the helicopters and etc. to land here at Orchid Beach in case of emergency. That's why that's the cleared area for the...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's for the boaties. Yep. definitely for the boaties. There it is, look at that. It's meant to drop out even more like early in the morning and then just like glass tomorrow. But a friend of ours, Wade, he was saying that the current is out of control, unfishable 2 days ago. So that's not good. If the current's really running that hard out at Fraser, it can make it like actually impossible to fish. You won't know when your bait hits the bottom. You'll be letting line out in a massive big belly in your line the whole time. The fish can shut down. It just makes it really, really hard to fish. So if the current's running like that, you bug it. Literally, it's so difficult to fish. Anyway, hopefully
Fingers crossed for a bit of good luck.
Hopefully that was the current back then a couple of days ago and we get a little bit of fishable weather, so it'll be good. Little thing, if you do want to know a lot more about Fraser Island and you don't know too much about it, Wade's he's got sort of like a merch and a YouTube channel and all that sort of stuff called The Fraser Life. You can check that out. I'll whack it here. It's got a heap of cool stuff on Fraser, and the boys catch some unreal fish. So have a look at this. These people are spoiled, eh? Oh, how good's that?
I've stayed in the Grand View before, and the view is grand. Up the top there's the Grand View, yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh, hang on. Here's the boys. We're home. Look at this fella.
The tunes are on.
You got the tunes cracking, do they?
Yeah.
Home sweet home. Bit of a nosedive there, big fella. He reckons he was taking it, coming in a bit hot. Well, after a couple of beers over a magnificent view, it was time to unwrap the boat, unwrap the tractor, pack it full of fuel, bait, ice and beer, and get ready for the next day. This old girl here, 1963 Massey, and does not miss a beat. This is a 7.6 metre sea prowler. A little bit more on this beast later. Here he is, eating on the job. What are you doing? Home sweet home. One of the fun things about Fraser is fueling up the boat with jerry cans. So we got that done, which isn't fun. Although Big NATO, he was having a good old time. A quick look through the GPS to try and plan the next day. The hard part is trying to choose which one of those marks to go to first. Well, after one of the shittest sleeps we had all had, mainly due to the extreme humidity and the froth levels being through the roof, we woke up to an absolute stunner day. We're on. Time to hook the boat up, get on the beach. The joys of a big setup. How you feeling today, big fella?
Shit ass.
Oh yeah, oh this one. We'll watch out for that. I'll watch ya. Yoo-hoo, look at this! Now this is what it's all about. Could be on here. Have a look at this for a little boat ramp. Look at this, mate.
Fraser, what a magic spot.
It's better than the Ready Bay boat ramp. So here's the plan. We're launching it in here and we're sending it straight out through there. Alright, the boys are hooking the boat up to the tractor. Big fella's giving the windows a clean. Have a look at this for a bloody beautiful boat. So this is a 7.6 metre sea prowler, 8 metres overall. I had a 7.2 sea prowler, it's this one here. So this was actually built by some of my friends off my old boat, and then Kale bought it off them a year later. They ride so good, they're a great boat. Alright, you know this fella? It's a yellowfin slayer. Turn around, mate, give us a wave.
How you going? Let's go,
Kale from EC Off-Road, we're ready to roll. Pretty excited about today, I reckon.
Just a quick trip to Fraser.
Gonna get here. Quick overnighter, a little strike mish.
15 hours drive, but anyway, that's what you got to do.
Crook as a dog, this one too, so stay away. How'd she go, mate? How's the suspension?
Hey, best drive down the beach I've ever had.
What? This is Big NATO, a fellow Redlands boy. Ready to slay some fish, eh? Alright. On the prow. First time I've beach launched a boat this big. Well, I'm not really doing anything, I'm here to film. Look at that. Beautiful.
Tractor.
Tractor makes it easy.
1963 Massey. First kick, didn't it?
1963. Really? We're a little bit late, the boys had to sleep in. Yep. Woo. We're in, boys! Okay, get it going forward, mate. Yeah. Ready to roll, mate. It could be on today, eh?
Fingers crossed, eh?
Fish on? That didn't take long.
As soon as I seen the bait, turn around, boom.
This thing doesn't know it's hooked.
There we go.
Does now.
Spano.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, that'll do.
Here he is, look. No GPS marks. This Fraser Island fishing's easy. Oh, he just got. Oh no, he's there. He's going out front. Yeah, it's a Mackie little Spano. You want to gaff? He's seen the boat. Here he comes. Is he foul hooked?
Yeah.
Oh no. Watch we don't pull that out, eh?
Set one down. Oh.
Yep, got him. Hee-hee! Happy days. Oi, how quick's that? I think that's the quickest Spanish mackerel I've ever seen come in a boat.
Mate, we couldn't even get any other rods down.
I didn't even have time to pull the rod down and undo one little granny knot, and we were on. So happy days. Good Spanish too.
Yeah.
Well done. Good start.
Thanks, Skip.
Where's the Ubi?
2 minutes later, he's on again.
Very good run at the start, that one.
You might have to go to the other side anyway, Greg. Over those rods. Coming at me at the moment. Another Spano.
Yeah.
That's a bag out on Spanish in 10 minutes.
The old nomad.
Four blokes, a few more wouldn't mind, but anyway.
Yeah, new bag limits, one per person, 2 per boat, so that's us, done. Happy days, let's go get some reefies. First reefie for the day. Gonna go to Greg.
Hurley. Look at the shark on him.
Oh, what? Look at this.
What is that?
Oh.
Hey, Mackies?
That's
Kingies.
little kingies. Oh, look at the shark.
Holy.
Look at that.
Hope the camera can see that. That's
Wow.
unbelievable.
Getting them on the jigs.
No, that's a
Iodine.
that's a little iodine. Drop him back down. No.
Look at it.
Look at the shark.
Noah's there, he's got all his friends.
Right, so there you go.
Straight away.
The endangered shark. All right, Nate's onto a good fish here. Tell us how you did it, mate, and how are you holding your tongue? He's running the ball sinker straight to the hooks, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see what it is before we get too excited. It is red. First fish in the boat is a red emperor. Oh. Little red. He's probably just under. Still a red, mate. Very good, eh? Oh.
Oh.
Why is it always like that?
See you, mate.
3 mil. 3 mil. Big fella's on.
Good fish.
Don't let him beat you, mate. It's a bit sus, whatever you've got.
Yeah, it's good on.
Righto, so far we're just getting sharked after shark after shark after shark. Gonna go and have a look at this little mark here. It says Reds. And then what's the plan, skipper?
We might go deep.
Yep, get away from them.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's because Greg hasn't had a beer yet.
Let's change that.
Would you like a beer, Greg?
Absolutely.
He so doesn't, but he said yes.
Well,
Go on, do it.
a little bit of peer pressure hurted no one.
He didn't want one. He's feeling all drowsy from the travel calm, he was saying. I've asked him 10 times, you want a beer yet? You want a beer yet?
I don't know.
NATO got first night fever, big time. So he's been hurting. Kale's got the flu. So I've been just beering by myself. But all of a sudden, all 4 of us are all in. So you watch this, we're going to start pulling some good fish on board, I'd say. Here we go. We've moved out to, what, 120 metres here. Kale's onto a decent fish. Greggy's assuming the position to strike. There we go. Me and NATO are not even getting a bite.
Wrong side.
So the current is proper hooking. Like, we're going 90 metres past the mark. Before we can hit the bottom, we're about 100 metres past it. So it doesn't matter if you're still catching fish, but big pearly, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, the puff's on.
Yeah. There you go, 3-way hook up now.
Nice pearl.
There you go, nice pearly.
Yeah,
So
good size.
it's actually about 10 kilos. Kale's just 6'8" and 5,000 pounds. What do you got? Do you pull hooks?
Yeah, dropped him.
Yours isn't looking that big anymore, is it?
No.
NATO's got a good pearly too.
Yeah, Greg.
Yeah. Dead set. I reckon they're my #1 fish eating, eh?
Yeah.
Beautiful. How good's that? Here we go. Straight after we seen that show, he stayed down and he's hooked up.
Good show.
Good fish,
good
mate.
fish.
Real good fish. Just go easy once you get him off the ground, off the bottom a bit. There's a big pearly.
If they're biting like this, somebody's in the electric.
Oh yeah, 100%. Straight off the back of that. You wouldn't have him too far away, would you?
Not too far away.
That's pearlies in the bottom now. Look at them stacked.
Here he comes. Looks like
I want to say a massive thank you to our legendary Patreons. You guys are bloody awesome. We appreciate the support more than you know. I'd like to welcome our newest Patreons, Cal, Scott Webber, and Frederick Jans van Rensburg. I hope I got that right, mate. If you'd like to become a Patreon, head over to patreon.com/Outerline Adventures. And we'd like to say a massive thank you to our sponsors. Your support and friendship means the absolute world to us. Cheers, guys.